Fair to say you simply flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it. We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally. So we, as a central bank, we have the ability to create money. That actually increases the money supply. We also print actual currency, and we distribute that through the Federal Reserve banks.
Yeah, still. This is it. It is over. This is what the end looks like.
So that I think that the internet is going to be one of the major forces for reducing the role of government.
Something called Bitcoin.
Brother, can you spare a Bitcoin?
Bitcoin. You never heard of them a few weeks ago? Now everybody's talking about them.
The one thing that's missing, but that will soon be developed, is a reliable e-cash, a method whereby on the internet you can transfer funds from A to B without A knowing B or B knowing A.
It happened. It still happened. It didn't unhappen. That thing was created. It's called Bitcoin. After Bitcoin came a bunch of other things, some of them really similar to Bitcoin, like Dogecoin, Litecoin. Then there came networks, Ethereum, Cardano. Networks that work on top of networks like Polygon. Crypto is a thing. Crypto is still a thing. That's the news I have for you today. In case I thought I would do a program, just in case you're freaking out, like I was freaking out, actually, earlier today. We're not immune from it, even people that have been through it before. So I thought maybe you'd want to hear from somebody who has been through it before. You just got into crypto, and I told you, and like, let's say, for example, this is a situation that might exist now. You might have heard Nathan say, oh, you got to get on crypto. You got to get on Bitcoin under 60K. And then you bought some, and then it goes down to 30K. And you're like, what? Nathan doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, it happens. And days like this, and weeks like this, remind us that we are not trying to get rich quick, that this is a long game. We have to remember the reasons that we got into cryptocurrency in the first place and what the time horizon was. And I got into cryptocurrency at, you could say a pretty difficult time. I got in 2017, starting with Litecoin. I watched it go way up and got into some other cryptos and was on Steemit making cryptos, and all kinds of stuff was going on. It was really exciting, and then it went down. And then it really went down, and then it just didn't come back up. And then sometimes it would fake like it was going back up again and then go way back down again. I held Litecoin from $370 to around $20 and had the nerve to get more, when it was really cheap, and hold on to it and never spend it and not sell it. And I know some people who lost money, back in 2018 because they sold too soon. So, and I'm sure it happened this time too. I'm sure some people can't take it. And, maybe that's a lesson too. Maybe it's great for some people that they can't handle cryptocurrency. It's extremely volatile. You really have to deal with big ups and downs. Now I'm talking about, eventually tens of thousands of dollars you're talking about disappearing because some idiot who everybody thinks is a genius said something about, climate change. Yeah, that's what you have to deal with. I guess you have to be ready to deal with it. So yeah, I thought it was all over after yesterday. I thought that we had capitulation when it went down to 30 grand and a bunch of leveraged longs got liquidated and we were probably on our way up. But now, again, another down day. Today, and not for any good reason. just more fun. I don't even have news stories to bring up. I don't think it really matters. I could just tell you, philosophically, it's happened before. I've been through it personally before. And, generally, or actually historically, people who hold on through this stuff, it turns out all right. Historically, people who buy and hold good cryptocurrencies, make out well in the long run, even though there are crazy dips. So I was suffering actually myself this morning. I have a confession to make, because I shouldn't. I say you should love the volatility and embrace the suffering. But I was still suffering. I was still down, because sometimes I have to sell cryptocurrency. I always hold on to it for as long as possible before I have to sell it, because I need money. Because I always figure the price is going higher, and the price is really going lower today. And I thought, God, this sucks. F Elon Musk, F crypto, F everything. But then I thought of it a different way. And I thought about the situation, like, what if I wasn't already all in on cryptocurrency right now? Yes, I'm suffering because, and so why am I suffering? And is there a situation where I wouldn't be suffering? And the situation I realized where I would actually be really delighted would be a situation where I had extra fiat currency to buy more cryptocurrency at these prices. And when I thought about it that way, and I looked at the prices, you look at how much stuff is down, and you think about where it's been before, where it's probably going, and you think, wow, this is a great chance. Like, people who get in now are maybe going to make a lot of money. That's what I was like. And then I thought, holy shit, this is a real opportunity for people who aren't scared to get in and who don't mind a little volatility. Because I don't know what's changed, really. I don't know what's changed, except for the global warming, okay, maybe Bitcoin. Maybe not as many corporations are going to invest in Bitcoin. Maybe they're going to pick something else. Yes, that changed. But did something come along that's going to replace cryptocurrency as a store of value, as a new financial system, as a complete new financial system? No, it's still going to happen. I mean, there's still billions upon billions of dollars invested in it. People still believe in it. The smartest people in the world are still working on cryptocurrencies. So there's some just awesome stuff you can buy out there. I mean, if you look around, I mean, forget Bitcoin, which actually held up pretty well. Look at Chainlink. Look at something that's as great as Chainlink. I don't have my charts up. I had to close my thing, but it was down around $20 or something. I mean, these are prices that a week ago or a couple of weeks ago, people would have just never dreamed of happening. And now people aren't buying it just because they're scared it's going to go lower. And people are telling me in the chat right now. Forrest C says Wyckoff distribution event. BTC heading to roughly 15K. 15K because of Wyckoff distribution. Could happen. I mean, it could go lower. But the way, if you're in it for the long haul and you're not afraid of it, and you're not afraid of taking some short-term losses on paper, because it is extremely volatile right now and definitely susceptible to negative news. But if you're willing to take some downside risk, then I don't know. I think it looks great. And so for full disclosure, I'm all in on crypto. What is this show about? I'm all in on crypto. I've done pretty well with it. I hope it's like what my future depends on. So I should get really emotional on days like this. not only is most of our investable assets in cryptocurrency, although we do have some silver, but our business is also going to be kind of based on cryptocurrency. Our t-shirt business, look, I'm wearing our And the Fed shirt right now. And we just paid to print a bunch of Bitcoin and Litecoin and Pirate Chain t-shirts because we believe in it. And we still, believe in it. And I think there's good reason to believe in it. So, yeah, the price could go lower. I mean, what the hell do I know? I mean, all I can say is, I felt like there were signs pointing me towards talking about cryptocurrency. And I did want to share that information with people. I have been. And that's kind of what we're trying to do with the channel, is just share information, and hopefully you can get some ideas that can maybe make a big difference in your life, like it has in mine. And I believe will continue to. So, in that vein, I have an announcement in that vein. I've been thinking about crypto, and like I said, we're all in t-shirts and everything, and you can check out our t-shirts where we accept cryptocurrency, and you can get the pre-order of the shirts we have coming out now going to truthclothing.io. I've been doing cryptocurrency consulting, and I realize that there's a big demand for that. And I've been thinking about it, and I say the same thing a lot of times. And there are some ideas that I get out during the consulting that I don't get out on the show. And I don't make a new video every time I buy something, like some crypto influencers do. But I'd like to share that information. I want people to be able to get together, actually, and talk about crypto. And I see how great that is. In the world that we live in now, there are a lot of things in the world that really suck. And even talking about them kind of can bring your vibrations down. And cryptocurrency, talking about cryptocurrency, actually brings your vibrations up, I noticed. Talking about cryptocurrency actually makes you feel optimistic about the world. So I thought of a way of combining the crypto consulting, the religious fervor for Bitcoin, the fact that the value of Bitcoin depends on faith. And I decided to put that into a thing using my calendar application where I do like a private thing. Now it's called Crypto Revival. I was thinking times like these are times where you need faith. And I was thinking about all of those ideas. And so I set it up. It's called Crypto Revival. It's going to be on Sundays from 10 to noon. It's like a private thing. I'll talk about what's in my portfolio for people who are interested, and hopefully get together people who are interested in crypto in the future, people who share ideas. And so there's like a question and answer thing, and it's way less than signing up for an hour consultation with me. And you can come and ask a question and get ideas. I think it could be really cool. So check it out. If you want to sign up for the inaugural Crypto Revival meeting, then go to my calendar and you can sign up there. And it costs a little money. And that's just to make sure people are serious. And then, if it's a small group of people, then great. We can talk about crypto, talk about what I'm doing, talk about specific things, pitch you on coins. I feel uncomfortable kind of like pitching coins on YouTube because I feel like people kind of take it personally. But if people want to know about, or some people really want to be pitched coins, want ideas, that's where we can talk about ideas. You can come with questions, etc. Go to bitcoinmissionary.com. You can sign up. I just set it up. So you can try it out. Sign up. It's a way to support the show also. So it's a way to support the show, way to learn about crypto, a way to have community, a way to, have positive energy thoughts on a Sunday. We're going to do it this Sunday, 10 a.m. to noon. Sign up. I'll do it for one person. If that's all it is, then we can have a great talk about cryptocurrency. I don't care. So that's going on bitcoinmissionary.com. And I want to talk about this time. I want to talk about some of the stuff that's going on in DeFi, and actually show exactly what's going on with it. And give some ideas for some of the coins I like and some of the projects out there that aren't Bitcoin, alternatives to Bitcoin. I want to talk about that, and then I'm going to take questions and answers. So that's the new thing. I'm excited. So I'm excited about cryptocurrency. I think people shouldn't lose faith in cryptocurrency. I think there are great opportunities. I don't know about getting into fly-by-night stuff like SafeMoon and the dog coins and all that stuff. This is more for kind of serious projects, I think. I think you can invest in pretty serious stuff that's pretty established and do really well, especially starting at these prices. So, and if you want to sign up for consulting one-on-one, you can sign up at bitcoinmissionary.com also. So you can do that. And so I talked about that. I talked about everything. All right. So that's what's going on what is it? Friday night. I think it's, I'm feeling good, but it could go lower. People are telling me, don't buy now. Don't buy now. Well, you decide. And then only blame me when you're rich. Don't blame me if you look poor on paper for a while. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody who supports what we're doing here on this YouTube channel and on DLive. You can follow the news show on DLive at dlive.tv/lifttheveil, where I'm live right now. I'm also on Twitch, twitch.tv/lifttheveil411. Going to be on Rockfin coming up soon. So all kinds of things going on. So thanks everybody for tuning into the show. And I will see you tomorrow with a guest, a boomer who is a newbie also, a boomer newbie, to talk about his experience so far in cryptocurrency, because a lot of people are getting into it for the first time. So it's good to get that kind of experience. So I'll do that on the show tomorrow. All right. Thanks everybody. And to bitcoinmissionary.com. You got it? All right. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And for YouTube, that is what it is.